Wow, look at this rock face, y'all. Look at that. See how he took that fly? There we go, there we go, there we go, nice. All right, folks, we got clean trout ready for the skillet. Oh, look at that. Guys, I wish you could smell this. Yeah, hear that sizzle? Just like so. All right, we're here from one of the biggest cities in the world to the mountains. Can't beat that. Oh, guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm just happy to have you here as always to share my adventure with you. We are hiking about probably a round trip of about 8 miles today. We're hiking a river that is more like a creek, in my opinion. It kind of reminds me of the creek back home in Michigan, but it's home to a healthy population of rainbow trout in the 6 to 9 inch class. So they're pretty small, but they're all wild. I didn't really pack much food. I packed a bunch of trail mix and an avocado and a lemon, but the lemon's for the trout. We're hoping to catch dinner or lunch. I mean, it's 8:15 right now, so I guess lunch. Now, the reason why I have 2 rods is honestly, it's just a preference of how I like to fish. One rod, I have rigged a little jig, and then with the other rod, I have a small beadhead nymph on a float. So I can just quickly alternate between the two and figure out what these fish are biting on without having to change the lures constantly. Pretty close to the water now. Wanted to show you something real quick. So he just attacked my bobber as I was moving it around trying to get the nymph free from the bottom. I might throw a dry fly out there and just kind of twitch it around, see if they might attack that. Guys, did you see that? They are absolutely attacking my bobber. These fish are they're pecking at my fly, or I should say nymph. They're just pecking at it. Little peckers. Let's go find another spot. But before we go, actually,
Guys, that's the upteenth time that some fish has bit this bobber. I'm gonna get rid of these nymphs and I'm just gonna keep a dry fly on this rod. They are obviously more interested in topwater biting right now. This guy wants a dry fly, he's gonna get a dry fly. Oh shoot, I had 2 strikes. I lost track of the fly. Dang. That I didn't set the hook. Oh, it might be on to me. Those first 2 casts, they attacked it, but nothing this time. Let me try giving it some movement. Oh, darn it all. Man, they attack it so fast. And then to get a hook set before they spit it out of their mouths. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry. I totally did not have my camera on, but check it out. We got our first trout for dinner, folks, and the hook's already out of his mouth. Oh my God. These are the kind of trout that we are trying to get for our lunch today. Ah, come here. There he is. He's about 7, maybe 8 inches. Let me show you what fly that, I don't know the name of it, but it's just this tiny little, it's got a purple bottom and kind of like a brassy frill to it, and then that little white top. You know, guys, what I just recommend is just talk to your local fly shop or tackle shop and then tell them where you're fishing. And a lot of the times they have good tips on what. Oh, it's got another one. Hello, little guy. Wow. All right, guys. Well, we got one. I was getting a little worried there for a second. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to make the trek back without any real meal. I'm thinking I just need 2 more like that. So we're just gonna keep walking upstream and try to find another riffle like this and try to rinse and repeat. I'm gonna do a quick water temp reading. I kind of want to get an idea of the temperature at various sections of the river. Now, one thing to note, that we're taking the water temperature in a shallow area in the shade. So it will likely get cold or warmer throughout the day. It's 59, almost 60 degrees right here. So it could probably get upwards of 64, 65 if the sun is right on it. The reason why I recommend checking the water temperatures is because once the water temperature reaches 68, 69 degrees, that temperature becomes dangerous for trout. And I'll explain what I mean. Trout species require very cold, oxygen-rich, clean waters. And so they're very sensitive when any of those conditions changes. Specifically the water temperature, the hotter that the water gets, the less dissolved oxygen is in the water. So that makes the trout more susceptible to just essentially passing out due to lack of oxygen and then dying. So as the fisherman, you don't really want to be fishing for trout when it's that temperature, because any amount of additional stress that you put them through, it could kill them. There we go, there we go, there we go, nice! Do I want to keep this one? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Guys, you know, I'm so hungry. This guy, I'm literally gonna eat every bit of him. I'm gonna like cook the whole thing. Okay, guys, we're gonna keep him. Let's try to get one more. Wow, look at this rock face, y'all. Look at that. There we go, there we go, there we go, yeah! Oh, guys, oh my gosh. Whoa! Let's get the net here. I think I'm gonna let this one go. Oh my gosh, y'all. Here he is on the close-up. Wow. I mean, the colors in this stream, all of them are just so vividly different. It's nuts. I don't need to scare him any more than he already is, but wow. Oh yeah, that's a perfect cast, man. Right in that deep stuff, but I don't think anything's wanting to come up for it. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Oh, 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 oh. Yes. Yes. We're gonna keep this one. Executive decision, baby. Y'all, we got our third and final trout. See how he took that fly? That's the way, man. Beautiful, beautiful trout. It is 4:55. Oh, man. We've got dinner. Woo. Okay, it's 5:34. Well, the last like substantial meal I had was 6:30. I am so ready for this meal. Let's bonk these trout out and get them in the frying pan. So I already got the other two bonked out. I'm just gonna show you guys how to bonk it out if you don't know how to do it already. This is always a great thing to know when you're planning on eating your catch. So you're gonna take your trout, you're gonna take something hard, and you're just gonna aim for the tip of the nose and hit them a couple times. And that is going to just essentially shut off all nerve function in the body, and now it feels nothing. All right, now for the fun part. Let's open these guys up and see what they've been eating. I always recommend everybody to do this for their catch. It's gonna teach you so much about your fish's feeding habits, and it could really help your fishing in the future. Here's a common green fly. Yeah, you can kind of see the fly fragments there, that green shiny stuff. Oh, here's a roly-poly bug. At least that's what we used to call them in Michigan. Dude, there's something really hard in his intestine. Ha! It's a grasshopper. That's a grasshopper head. Now check this out, this is cool. So now a lot of people think that wild trout are always pink. The meat is pink. And while that is a lot of the times the case, that is not always the case. Take a look at this. See this guy? Now we are 3 miles out into the mountains right now. These are 100% wild rainbow trout out here. That pink pigment it's a pigment that's found in crustaceans. So like scuds, crawfish. But now when a trout's diet is mainly bug life, like bugs from the trees or nymphs that hatch in the water, their meat tends to be more on the pale white color. That's just a reflection of their diet. All right, folks, we got 3 clean trout ready for the skillet. All right, so how I'm gonna prepare our trout today is one of my favorite ways of doing it is with some fresh herbs. We got fresh thyme and we got fresh chives. This stuff just, it smells like a fish dinner at this point. Every time I cook trout, not every time, but a lot of times, this is my go-to. Okay, so we got our little cutting board here and start chopping. Now, I did not pick these herbs out here. I wish I did. I wish
California grew chives in time. Now for the thyme. I really recommend buying thyme that is basically still has its roots, because it's going to be much more tender. It's not going to be dried out. A lot of times they sell thyme just in bunches that doesn't have the roots, and it's just really hard to chop. Oh, look at that. Guys, I wish you could smell. I wish you could smell this. I wish this smell could somehow enter the video. Okay, so we also have a lemon. A little lemon is always. Mwah. And of course, salt and pepper. Gotta have salt and pepper. We're gonna take not all, but some of our fresh herbs. We're just gonna mix them together like that. Then we're gonna take it and we're gonna sprinkle some of it in there. Yeah, hear that sizzle? Like, actually, that might be a little too hot. I'm gonna turn my stove down just a touch. I already can tell we need more butter. We're gonna put some more butter in there. Dude, guys, chives specifically in butter gives out this it smells like a gourmet. It smells like you're in a gourmet restaurant. It's where we are right now. We gotta salt and pepper the pan a little bit. So just put a little pepper in there. This helps just get into the flesh. Now, I didn't score the fish because I forgot again, but I'm too excited and I'm not gonna do it. So we're gonna just finish salt and peppering the pan, like so. This is gonna help basically just season up the skin. The skin's gonna get nice and crispy. All right, we gotta get the fish in there. All right, here we go. We're cooking the fish whole, folks. First one, second one, third one. Ooh-wee. Now they're gonna curl up, so I gotta, oh, it smells amazing. Now we're gonna salt our fish again. We're gonna pepper again. I have to keep applying pressure so that they get cooked evenly. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of the herbs that we have left, and we're not gonna use all of them still. We're just gonna take some and we're gonna sprinkle on top, just like so. Oh yeah. Boom. Now we have just enough just to sprinkle on our plate when we're ready to eat them. So now we're gonna flip. Let's flip these guys. I'm gonna flip the small one over first. There we go. Yeah. See that nice brown on the skin? That's what we want. These are really small fish, so they're gonna cook quick. All right, guys, this is done. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, baby. Now, here's the thing. I'm doing this really sloppy. I would technically debone this whole fish. There's a way to pull the skeleton out and do it all nice and proper, so you just have a bunch of meat in here. But again, I'm so hungry, I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna eat all the bones. I'm not gonna do that. Now here's the rest of the herbs. God, thank you so much for this meal. Thank you for giving us this fish today. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa. Chives, thyme, pepper, salt, butter. Guys, do it. Next time you catch a trout. Oh. Look at that. The meat just, see, technically what it's supposed to do, see, check this out. I should be talking to you, you're closer. The meat should just fall right off the bone. That's when you know it's cooked to perfection. Skin and all. Trout skin. That is amazing. And then tails are like chips.
Also, here's a cool trick. You can eat trout cheeks. I learned this from a guy I follow, Ace Videos. Love that guy. But look at this, you can just take these, oh look at that, there's the eyeball too. I guess you can eat the eyeball. Wow. Yeah, it's like they say trout cheeks are kind of like little clams. It's right by the jawline. So look for it next time. It's a little morsel of food. Gourmet trout in the mountains. All right, folks. Thanks so much for watching again. I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.